Welcome back, liebe Zuschauer. Good to see you. I hope you've been doing well and staying warm. I don't know about you, but it really hit me this week that winter is coming, and that means 2024 is almost over. Insane, I know, but this may be the first time many of you are getting a break in a few months, where you can take some time off, slow down, eat good food, bring out the holiday jammies, and rest. It's okay. Once one person does it, everyone else will do it. So don't feel guilty if you're already in the holiday mode and just wanting to chill the F out. Because seriously, it is time to enjoy the cozy moments that winter offers us. Because before you know it, 2025 will be peeking around the corner. Even saying that gives me stress, so I'm just gonna stop there and meditate. The best remedy to a long week or a long year is an even longer breath. Happy Saturday, guten Morgen alle. As you can tell by my voice, I'm recovering from a cold. My trip back to California was really great. I got to teach a workshop and see friends, see family, and just having a really nice time with people I love and soaking in all the sunshine that I do not get here. But since coming back, I definitely picked something up on the plane. I am a mouth sleeper, so I kind of sleep like this. You're just asking to get sick, basically, you know, so I can't help it though. I think I've always slept like that. Anyways, ja, ich bin wieder in Berlin und das ist richtig kalt hier. Also ich komme von 20 Grad, sehr angenehm, sehr schönes Wetter und dann komme ich nach Berlin und das schneit. Aber irgendwie mag ich das auch. Es gibt mir ein sehr schönes Gefühl, wenn das Winter fängt an und man sieht lauter Kinder und Erwachsene ganz warm angezogen mit Handschuhen, Manteln, Schal, alles. Aber auch die Weihnachtsmarkt. Diese Wochenende gehe ich zu einer der ersten in Potsdamer Platz. Da machen wir was Chilles. Persimmon season. Gotta have your daily pickle. Woo! Pickle. Okay, we'll leave you there on the side. But you're gonna break. Okay. Yes. Perfect. I love persimmons. That is juicy. Oh, here we go, man. So good. Okay, wir sind ganz warm angezogen. Schal, Mantel, lange Hosen, Stiefel. We're ready. Okay, so I've heard a lot about this grocery store, which is a REWE but fully plant-based. And I have to say, it is so nice to walk into a store and know that you can buy or eat anything because you don't have to worry about allergens. I have a special appreciation for stores and restaurants that offer not just a few, but abundant plant-based or vegan options because I used to be one. Although I do now consume some animal products in my diet, I cannot digest lactose at all and have severe eczema flare-ups from it, which has taken me years to cure, so I'm very cautious. I don't mess around with dairy like that. But I have a lot of fun browsing new products on the market and seeing just how far food science has come. Like, if you knew what veggie dogs looked like 10 years ago, don't even. But we're in a new food era now where there are so many more options and incredible companies that have made going plant-based so much tastier and more sustainable, and that makes my 14-year-old self kind of happy inside. So shout out to all the plant-based companies that are changing the game for people, because walking into a store like this is incredible. Ich bin wieder zu Hause. Okay. First are these Bio-Apps and Flips. If you are a Trader Joe's shopper and you know lentil curls, this is like the closest thing I can find here to lentil curls. I love lentil curls. I just love the texture. Yeah, it's like the potatoey starch flavor of it. It just really hits, but it's a very fun snack. I actually have a little 5% discount if you do want to check them out. I think I picked this up actually at the Berlin Food Week market stall, but you can get 5% off using that code, so try it out. Popcorn, because I like to snack on it while I watch movies. Apfelstrudel flavored yogurt. Very excited to try this one out. I'm curious to see how much like Apfelstrudel it actually tastes. A salted caramel peanut butter and a chocolate vegan croissant.
Today, I wanted to eat a croissant.
That's all. Today was really great. A simple day of exploring and eating, which is kind of my favorite way to spend my weekend and really forces me to slow down and detach from my work week. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill out now and watch some good old German TV shows. There are only 35 days left in this year. That's 35 more mornings where you can wake up and choose to do one small thing that brings you some peace or joy before the year comes to its rightful close. I don't know about you, but 2024 was not an easy year for me. In fact, I think I spent half of it in a downward spiral until it started to kind of feel okay. Sometimes that's just how life is. Many days pass us by where we may not feel fully present or aware of all the things that we are living. Sometimes the journey is a little bit wobbly, but it shouldn't shake us from the fact that we are still going from point A to point B. We still have direction, even in the chaos. What's important to remember is that we are always in motion. It doesn't matter the direction. Our lives have momentum to them, whether we want it to or not. It carries us forward day by day, year by year, until we reach some end. This is why I find it so important to slow down, to take time for yourself and recognize the hurtling ball of energy that you are, that is propelling itself through life like no tomorrow. Is it really necessary to go that fast? Do we actually need to be overbooked, overwhelmed, overstimulated all the time? I like to think not, but then again, the world around me says otherwise. It makes me feel like I have to keep up, and quite honestly, after this year, I am so tired, I just cannot. And I will not, because it's not healthy for me, and it's not the way I want to move through life. I don't want the days to just pass me by. I want to sip and savor every moment, to enjoy my own company, even if it's slower, and spend time doing things that really make me feel alive. I want to enjoy the ride, watch the world pass by over my glazing eyes as I'm carried from point A to point B, and then eventually home. Sunday evening, I'm gonna meal prep for the week and make my dinner now. The gnocchi dish I had a couple weeks ago was so good that I've been thinking about it. I have all the ingredients here and I'll show you how I make it. First things first, you wash your hands. I'm an organized cooker, so I like to put all my vegetable scraps in a bowl. Hold on, let me get my life together. Turn on the heat. Homemade olive oil from Italy that my aunt gave to me. It tastes amazing. It makes everything taste amazing. So I always use this for cooking. Ever since I got back from California, it was a very short and sweet trip. I got to spend some good quality time with family, which I always love. Got to see some friends, teach a workshop. Gotta crush that garlic. But ever since coming back, I just feel so good here. A little bit of context, I guess. So before coming to Berlin, I was actually living in Sacramento with my boyfriend. And while that was kind of out of necessity, we were living in San Francisco and the Bay Area for couple years already, but I was there since college. It just is a difficult city to live in, to be frank. If you do not work in tech or earn at least 100K a year, you probably aren't living super comfortably. As a freelancer and as a performing artist, that was a bit of a struggle. I think in my early 20s, I really loved living there because it was such an exciting city for me as an artist and just starting out my career, but also the perfect spot to land after having lived abroad in Argentina for a year, and after the pandemic. It kind of helped me get back on my feet, expand my professional network. It was a good run, I will say that. After 5-6 years of that, and also after starting grad school, which does take up a lot more of my time and money, it's an investment in myself. I decided to move in with my boyfriend in Sacramento, which is where he was at the time because of his work. And it was good. I knew the cost of living would be cheaper there. Life would just be a little bit easier to manage while I was still working full-time and going to school. But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, out of all the places I've lived, Sacramento, like, quite nearly almost killed me. And I say that with some humor, but also seriousness, because my mental health went down the drain there. It was extremely hard for me to feel okay in my day-to-day life, and part of this, oh my god, this garlic. So Sacramento was not the ideal place for me. I know the people who live there are very proud of their city, and you should be. It is a sweet town. I really struggled to make connections there. It just was not a good time. On top of that, I was going through a lot of that really did not help. And so I'll say this, there have only been 2 times in my life where I have felt so extremely low and depressed that I was very much questioning my existence and purpose and whether I should even continue in this life. I know that sounds very dark, but it's the truth. As you start to figure out life in your early 20s, there are going to be decisions made and paths taken that will reveal to you the places where you were not meant to stay and put roots in, will be the places that will simply just not allow you to grow there. There will be obstacles put in your way so that you cannot put roots down there. And this is the universe's way of telling you, hey darling, there's more to this than what you think. This is just a transition. Don't get too comfy and don't get too sad. It's gonna be okay. You are going to find your spark in life again. You're gonna find your joy. And at the same time, I was also still going through the process of getting my German citizenship, which was a 2-year-long process. Took a lot of back and forth trips to the consulate in San Francisco. I think around June or July, I officially got my German citizenship and my passport. which is why then I decided to get the hell out of there. And my boyfriend knew how much it would mean to me to be able to come to Germany, and specifically Berlin, and get to live out this dream of mine and spend time kind of recuperating and just finding myself again, because I really needed that. It makes me emotional to talk about it. This is not the onions this time, because it's crazy to me that just 5-6 months ago, I felt like I wanted to die, and today, I cannot imagine giving up this life for anything. I love my life. It took time to get here, and it took a lot of trust that I would somehow make it out, because when that tunnel is dark and you cannot see anything beyond it, it's really easy to kind of stay stuck in that world. So all that to be said, ever since coming to Berlin, I feel like myself again. I feel 100 times happier. I just feel so much gratitude to those who supported me in making this move, but also gratitude to myself for pulling through and making it happen, because it was not easy, y'all. We are here. We are cooking a delicious meal in this beautiful apartment. I just cannot emphasize enough how important it is that you love your daily life, because this is it. This is what you get, you know? The day-to-day is where the most beautiful moments, I think, really happen. So that was a little bit of story time. Now that we've gotten the things in the oven, we're gonna chop up some mushrooms. Look at how cute they are. I got the chicken cooking here. The rest of the vegetables have all been kind of stirred up and added in. The gnocchi's been added in as well. So that's cooking. Slightly burnt vegetables going over here. Oh, okay. This gnocchi pasta sauce. Ooh. We survived the cooking storm. Can't forget, daily pickle. There's just something so comforting about this meal. Well, thanks for cooking and chatting with me. I hope this gave you a bit of comfort and ease into the long weekend, reminding you that it is time to slow down. No rush, I'll see you in the next one and the next few ones, which will all be holiday themed. Take care, my loves, and have a great weekend.